What it do, people? Jonathan first again. Perspective Gaming, what up? Trayvon in the building. Knowledge, what's good, bro? Knowledge, yo, man. Knowledge do the best artwork, man. Knowledge is a beast with that artwork, man. He the best. Let's get the likes up, though. And everybody get them likes. All is well, man. All is well. You know, all is definitely well. My boy Desmond in the building. I changed the time. Elder couldn't make 9. I mean, Elder couldn't make 8. If y'all look on it, y'all see I changed the time to 9 o'clock. I changed the time to 9 o'clock. He couldn't make 8 o'clock. So I changed the time. Maybe I ain't go back and see it. But I apologize though, Desmond in the building, Shima Brown, Gregory, Reg Dog in the building. What's good? Man, yo, Lakers taking over, man. You see all the stuff came out one day. Lakers, it's a lot of stuff that Lakers, man. These Lakers, man, they get right to it, man. Mad Dog D, what up? Yo, Lakers get all this stuff. I'm like, God damn. The shit Russ said, we're gonna get into all that. Trayvon, what up? He said I look tired. No, I just took a nap. I'm good. Yesterday I did 5 hours. I ain't doing 5 hours a day, but I'm good. I'm well rested. I'm well rested. I have to get something focused, like my eyes, I guess. But thanks, bro. NBA Chan, he says Russ is bugging. Get the likes up. Let's get these likes up, man. I gotta keep my name. I should have got a tattoo set 100 likes. D-Matic was good. He said he definitely was a scapegoat. Yeah, hit the sub button too. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. He said Vogel. I ain't like how they did Vogel. Yo, the thing is, this is just starting. You know how much a fire sale of certain teams. Okay, you got Eric, what up? Deshaun Jones, what up? Yeah, it was. That was a whole long straight. That was like a good movie. Like straight. Like you could literally watch the joint. But let's just say Brooklyn don't get out to play it, even though I think they is. You know how many changes they gonna have? Let's say a team lose first round. Luka is hurt. Like it's gonna be a lot of changes, man. It's gonna be a lot of changes, man. It depends on the playoffs. Because a lot of teams invested, a lot of teams feel they got a chance this year to win. Q Sosa, what up? What up, Elder?
Shalom, salute, blessings, my
Salute.
brother.
Salute. I was just saying how the Lakers, man. Lakers, they had a bomb ass day today, man. They just, they give people material. They give people content, man. For real.
They need to do this in California, though, man. They need to do that in California.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I like that shirt
They
there.
need to, they need to, they need to do that right there in California,
Yeah, that's dope.
so that
That's
they
dope.
can get the genie bus and she can start using some damn common sense. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
hmm
that's dope. I like that shirt.
yeah. You want one? I can get you one. I know some people.
You know, some people.
Yeah, I know some people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hey, my
Yo,
boy. Hey, my boy. I want to give a shout out real quick to my boy Sneed, man. That's a real one. My
who?
brother from my boy Sneed, real one from another.
He's on here now.
He be supporting. He may come in tonight, but I talked to him earlier, man. He wanted me to give you a shout out. Told me to tell you to keep doing your thing, man. Beautiful channel. Beautiful content. Loves everything you're doing. Be a real one. Sneed a real one. Sneed a real one. I actually met him over on Bang Channel, but you know, he you know, he a real one. Let's just put it that way. But I talked to him and he said, "Man, just salute my brother today, man, and tell him to keep doing what he doing. Appreciate it. He get a chance to get in here tonight. He gonna come in, rock with us. But I wanted to make sure I do that before we get going and I forget. And
Oh,
told him I
okay.
was gonna do that. So big supporter of you. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna text him it right now because he was asking for uh your cash app, and I was driving, so I couldn't send it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. It's
Yeah.
it's right there at the bottom. You
Yeah, I
see it.
see it. I see it. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Salute my nigga Sneed. Yeah. Yeah. But we finna get going, or you waiting for some more folk to come in? What you
We could
doing?
just go briefly. As long as they hit the like button and the numbers go up a little more. But we could go like brief, like far as like Frank Vogel, like oh man, like you want to? All right, we can wait till we get how many people in here. It's up to you.
It's your man, your call, your show, your call, my brother.
Now it's
I'm
our
with it.
show. It's our
I
show.
got you. I
It's
got you.
our
Our
show.
show. But I mean, I follow your lead on this, and whenever you
Now
want to get rolling,
I just want to matter of fact, we can wait till the 10-minute mark because we
okay,
did change the time.
good. You give me time to eat my eggs, then. Good.
Yeah, we changed the time and
Eat
things
eat
like
my
that. So,
eat my eggs and take my vitamins.
oh, you take your vitamins this late?
Mm. Not normal, but I've been. What time I leave the house today, babe? Man, yeah, I don't roll like. No, not this. That was yesterday. What time I leave today? 7. Left the house 7. Left at 5 yesterday. 7 today. And I'm just not getting settled. That's why when you said 8, I knew I wasn't gonna be home. So I'm like, can't do 8. I wasn't gonna be home yet. So, but we leaving tomorrow. We're going out of town. We got the feast of unleavened bread, the Passover to celebrate. So,
Oh yeah, it's Passover. Yeah.
yes, sir. So we about to celebrate that. So I'm leaving tomorrow. I won't be back in town till the 21st. hmm
Wow.
Yep. I'll probably still hit you up. I may not be able to do a live or nothing, but
Yeah.
you'll still hear from me. You'll still hear from me.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's your cup. That's your glass there.
That's one of them. I got a bunch of them. That's one of them I use. My mug. Yeah. hmm Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people eat them eggs like the way you eat it. I used to like when I was a kid. I don't know right now, but it's good when you put that salt and pepper on it.
That's
Oh,
exactly. Hey, that's what them got. And then if it's late, you don't want to do nothing heavy. But
yeah.
these vitamins, you need to take them with some food. You see what I'm saying? I've been so on the go there. I think I ate once today. That's it. So can't do them on an empty stomach. And so I'm trying to get after it now since we waiting. Sorry, y'all got to watch me eat these eggs. hmm
That's
I
bust down.
love, bro. We love eggs. Oh, I got 60 chickens out back. Bro, love eggs. We eat eggs every day.
Oh yeah.
Ain't a day go by when you there.
But
Maybe, maybe on Shabbat we don't. Other than that, we eat eggs.
you put salt and pepper on them?
On mine, these boiled ones, yeah.
Yeah,
Now
like that.
if they scrambled up, I'm throwing a little of that red hot on that too.
I put salt and pepper on mine. I put salt on everything. I
Yeah,
put salt on everything.
you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that sodium.
He said hard
Watch it.
boiled eggs. He
That
said
what these are.
brown eggs. Reg Dog said brown eggs.
I want my chickens have brown eggs. hmm
Brown eggs supposed
Just
to be the healthy, right?
it's just people say that, but it ain't. It's just some chickens lay certain color eggs. Ain't got
Uh,
nothing to do with them. hmm
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, SS Robo, I'm with you. I like scrambled. I'm a
Yep.
scrambled guy.
Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on.
Yeah, I took the scrambled joint. Yeah, man. This is Yeah, I wanna play in a tournament. I wanna play like in a 40 and over tournament. I may get into a 40 and over tournament this year, man.
Y'all had them down there,
I can
40
get
and
in
over
shape.
tournament or
Yeah,
league?
they got 40, they got 50. Yeah, we have them.
Dang, think y'all got a 50 and over league?
That's what they told me, but they said it'd be a lot of ringers in there.
Mm.
That people be in
Me,
their
they
40s.
younger.
Yeah, they
Hmm.
be younger, they be ringers. But 40 and over, you get it could be legit. Like, but the 50 and over is always like the ringers and shit in that.
I know some cats in their 50s that can still get it, bro. I'm talking about get it. I'm talking about get it. I'll pick them up now to play with me to go against 20-year-old. They're that good still at 50 something. I just do back when I worked out in the world. Uh, KT, ooh wee, that little boy can get it, bro. KT was like, I was in my mid 40s playing that league. KT was like 53 then. He like 58 now. Still, hey, talk about busting heads, bro. He he can get it. He ain't done nothing but play ball his whole life. Put it like he was so good in the Navy when he went to the Navy. They had him playing for the Navy. He said, I spent 7% of my time in the Navy playing basketball. But he can get it, bro.
He
Old dude,
said,
he can get it.
Eric said about we're gonna get into all that, Eric, about the interviews, about the exit interviews and things like that.
Yeah.
So we at that mark right now. So first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming out showing love today. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys been really holding me down, man, holding us down. I really appreciate everybody who definite showing love today, man. Everybody who's here, man. Cause y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all here. I really appreciate it. Um, so we're gonna talk about the exit interview. The
All
first thing
right.
jumped up, one of the first things jumped up to me, Kendrick Lamar, he picking up his option. He
He
says
said
it's
that
no
in the
brainer.
thing. He
Yeah.
said he says a no brainer.
He says it's no brainer. He picking up his option.
Man, no option but to. But I heard he wants to be in LA too.
He got to because this kind of early. So, because I was going to ask you, right, that like the agency, I know how it works. Because normally, like a team will probably say, "Yo, we may be if he's healthy, you bring us his medical records, we might could we could top that offer." And that's why sometimes people opt out. No, I'm
Yeah,
explaining. That's why sometimes people opt out their contract when they know they could get a good deal. You
facts.
know,
But
but
teams will be
but
crazy. But because he ain't been in the league long. People he ain't been here long.
yeah, but for
And
him to make a commitment this early, it ain't really no commitment because he still can opt out. But I,
yeah.
I, I guess like because it's only 5 million. A team right now could look at him like, "Yo, we want you. We give you a multi-year deal." And that's why a
What
lot.
team hey, you said it though. Who got cap space?
See that's the thing.
The
That's the
teams that
thing.
got cap space, they wouldn't want him. They doing a different thing, youth movement, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be viable for them. Hey, hey, bring me some gum, please. Somewhere. Sorry about that. He wouldn't be viable for them. So you know, for him to say it's a guarantee, it means one or two things. Because I've been hearing that he wants to be in LA. Like he's one of these guys that just wants to be in LA. So I wouldn't be surprised if he get a label like playing next year, and then he plays well or whatever. They want to bring him back. He give him a discount. I hear he wants to be in LA that bad. So, or his agent put the fillers out and there's nothing biting. And he realized ain't nothing out there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Because when he said it, I ain't gonna lie, it shocked me. He's like, "It's a no-brainer." I'm like, normally we still in this is April 11th. Like you just like, I'm coming back. So I said, must not be nothing out there. That's why I jumped. I couldn't wait to ask you that. Because normally, like I said, the agents they do behind the scene work and
yep.
see what type of deal, and then the do. That's why a lot of times you see people opt out or opt in. Where they some guys that's in the middle like that. And so I definitely want to ask you that. That jumped out me crazy in the exit
Well,
in the
so now we got 4 players, 5. We got 5 players guaranteed.
real. I say real contracts. The rest
Yeah.
is like that like Austin Reeves and Wendell Gabriel and
They
they
don't cost no
contracts is
money.
like yeah, I'm counting like
Yeah,
the real
yeah,
contracts. We got five. We got Braun, AD, Russ, THT,
yeah.
and Knight.
Guys is making some money. Yeah,
Actually,
but
we
then
got
I
our
think
top five contracts this year.
say it again
All
now.
our we got our top five contracts this year.
They all coming back for
All
now.
our top contracts
Hmm.
came back this year.
Yeah,
Everything else after that was minimum. So
yeah.
our top five contracts came back.
And I think they only keeping them young minimums. Like they keeping Gabriel, they keeping Johnson, and they keeping Hillbilly Kobe.
Yeah.
Everybody else is up in the air. I ain't heard. What did Carmelo say?
I ain't hear Carmelo interview.
Okay.
I ain't hear nothing about Melo. That's a good question. I know Russ has another interview. You seen Russ? Russ
I
said, "Yo,
heard.
I don't know." Russ had, I think, had the most entertaining. Like Russ, he's so confident in himself. He's like, "Yo, I." He basically saying he ain't get a fair shake. They ain't let him do his thing, like to play his game. And he's like, he don't understand what's Vogel problem.
Hmm.
Well, he
Well,
said he gave rope. He said Vogel had a he sent Vogel a bottle champagne. You know, so
when?
when his wife, I think they had an anniversary. He said when he first
Oh,
got on the team, he sent the
okay.
he sent
Bottle of
the
champagne for the anniversary.
yeah
I don't think Vogel had a problem with Russ. He just wanted to do it his way. Every coach want to do that, man. You can't. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not defending Russ, right? Because as a captain, as a lead of a team, one of your best players, you gotta know I'm coming to this team. I gotta fit in. I'm not coming here. You can't come in with that I'm the man mentality. Y'all adjust to me, and that's what it sounded like Russ did.
yeah.
And if the coach say everybody can bring the ball up, everybody can bring the ball up. You know what I mean? That ain't hurting me. That means go get more rebounds then.
And you know what I didn't like, and I told when we used to be on live, I tell and then a lot of guys going on the chat gonna be like, "You're right." The minute I'm like the Lakers getting too comfortable, Russ, Braun, and AD didn't play no preseason games together. I was like,
I,
come on. You can't do that. Y'all, they thought they had it like that. They ain't played not one. I thought they was gonna at least play the last three preseason games. The Lakers went
mhm.
0-8. I said at least play the last three. They
They didn't
just
play
thought
any, did they? They didn't play any preseason, did they? They didn't play no
they
games, did they?
they ain't play together. AD I think played one, and then he sat. Then Russ I think played one. Then I think Braun played one. But they never played together. Not even two of them played together. It always was like they took like one at a time. And I think Melo was like part one at a time too. It's like they felt the Lakers cocky because even Rob Pelinka was like, it's gonna be something special and we're gonna do all this. I thought it too. Cause I was up here bragging like, yo, this gonna be the biggest ever Lakers Brooklyn and all this.
Andrew
Uh
Bennett. Andrew Bennett. There's no New York package for Russ. There's no New York Knicks package for Russ. They don't got nothing the Lakers want. And what they do got we will want, they ain't giving up. Because the money wouldn't match. Some young guys is all we would want. But they don't make enough money to make a deal happen. We're not taking back Fournier and that bad contract, and mm-mm. We got too many better. The Lakers got too many better offers already than taking the Knicks offer. So the Knicks kind of know they out the water unless it's something private going on. You know what I mean? Like to get rid of Julius Randle, which I really couldn't see because the Lakers had him and
I don't think the
literally,
Lakers are taking with that money.
yeah, they literally let him walk for nothing. Remember, they didn't even try. They literally allowed him to come out of restricted free agency to become a free agent and just walk. So they had cap space for LeBron, but they was not trying to sign him at all, and they
No,
literally
actually, it
just
was even
let him leave.
tested. LeBron signed before Randall. LeBron signed December. He signed after they signed Randall. That's when they signed Rondo, JaVale McGee, and them guys. After
No, I
they,
mean they knew Randall what they wasn't gonna offer him. They knew they was gonna let him become a free agent, so they knew they had that cap space. Yeah, but they also knew they couldn't re-sign him, bringing in LeBron. They needed that money for whatever they was thinking of paying him. They needed that money for the cap space. So, but just to let him walk, shoot, that says a whole lot. And I know he liked being in LA and all that. He says he loved being in New York, but bro, you getting at it with them fans ain't gonna happen. But no, I don't think they have a package that they can put together that would be interesting enough for the Lakers to do anything. I really don't. Not with Russ.
And,
Mm-mm.
but one thing what Russ was saying that like the places he go, he he goes there. He don't
Yep.
bitch. He don't moan. He go. He play. He be excited in the press conference. He's there.
Kareem, why can't people see how Russ works for Charlotte, even playing? I'm talking about even on the court. How come they can't see that Russ actually works for them? If they send back, especially if they send back Rozier, think about it now. You got Melo Ball, who is a 6'7" point guard. Really, he's just a combo guard, is what he is, right? He's a playmaker. Then you got, what is he, 6'3", Terry Rozier?
Oh,
So
Rosette
Terry
6'1",
Rozier,
six
six
one,
one. So you replacing Rozier
with a
with
bigger person.
Russ, with a bigger guy, Russ.
Russ is bigger,
None of them play D. So what difference do it make? So I
but
don't
Russ.
understand. They would let Russ go there and do his thing, and Melo would be able to fit right in. It wouldn't be no transition for Melo to play with a guy like Russ. It wouldn't. So I don't see why people think it wouldn't work for 1 year them playing together.
And not
Then
only
they
that,
get that, or they get rid of these contracts, 2 or 3 bad contracts they don't want. They don't like PJ Washington. They've been trying to trade him forever. They don't care to keep what's his name, Oubre. They don't care to keep him, and they definitely don't. Oh boy, getting the contract starting this year. The extension starts this year for 4 years. 4 more years of Terry Rozier, and they know he's not part of the future. Why would
if
you
they know
not
he's not
move?
part of the future,
Why would
yes.
you not move that contract and then have this cap space at the end of this year to go after whoever you want to
But they
pay
want the cap
Melo his
space.
money? Huh? You said
They
what?
want the cap space because
Yes.
they already got what's the name on their books that
They got to
I
pay old boy
don't
this
think
year.
he's playing in the playoffs. I think they ruled them out for the playoffs. Haywood.
Yeah. They
So
would like to move Hayward because his contract's bigger. But
Lakers ain't gonna do that.
Actually Terry Rozier's contract bigger because I think Hayward only got 2 more years left, right?
But the thing is, if you factor in, see, I was telling somebody this. You can't just look at the, who have a longer contract. You have to look at the positive. The positive with Rozier is one, he's younger. Two, he's healthy. And three, his contract is movable. His contract is 21, 22, 23. And the last year is an option. That's 25 million. That's a team option. So his contract is the low 20s for a player that produces. Now, when you
Yeah.
look at Haywood, you get him, you stuck. You could get rid of Rozier. You don't have to add. If you get rid of Rozier, been healthy. You get rid of Rozier. You don't have to add no picks and nothing to him. Like I have to say, the Lakers need to get rid of him. Lakers need to get rid of him. They can get rid of him. He tough. He played well in the playoffs. He played well in the regular season. It won't be hard getting rid of Rozier if that's something they need to do. Like
Here's
some contract you comfortable taking. Like I wouldn't have no problem taking on that contract because it's not like it's 28, 29. It's low 20s. It capped
yeah.
at 23, and then after that it jumps, but that's team option. So
But
that's like
see, I think that it wouldn't be hard to move Gordon Hayward either. For the simple fact, check it out. You bring him in, right? Say you get reports and he's healthy now. I know it both he been hurt, but say they say he's healthy, and you take that chance, and you bring him in, play a year, say it ain't working. Well, the following year he's on an expiring contract. He's on a $30 million expiring contract. That wouldn't be hard to move.
yeah, but okay, I
And
hear you with that.
now you only have that long commitment because with Rozier, you gonna have at least 3 years, and then the fourth year is the option year, right? Because his extension don't start till this year coming up, right?
Yeah,
So that's a 4 year, 4 year, 90 million extension, whatever he did. So you got 4 year, or well, you got a minimum of a 3 year commitment to
three.
Rozier. With old boy, you literally can have him for 1 year. If he don't work, put him out like
He got,
Russ,
he
and
got
then
he got 2 years. He got 2 years.
again, I understand, but he played a 1 year, right? Then he ain't
but
got but 1 year left, and it's expiring, so you can move him.
but me personally, at this point of the Lakers, if you look at a better fit, everything better, I wouldn't even chance it. He stayed hurt. He's on a massive decline, and he don't play any defense. He don't have the toughness like what the Lakers need. I don't. Okay, his best suit is.
I don't like. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like neither guy. I don't like neither guy
But,
play because you know why?
Rozier is
Rozier,
definitely a way better fit. He
well,
far
the
toughness.
reason I don't agree that he's a better fit is because Rozier is not the type. He's the same type of guard in Schroeder, Russ, him. He ain't gonna help AD. He ain't gonna make AD jobs easier. He's just not, bro. And that's the thing I would be concerned with. Because if I'm committing to 3 or 4 years, I want that guy because that's the guy I'm pairing with AD. He got to work with AD. LeBron gonna be gone in 2 years max.
But you
So
can
I'm
always
not committing.
trade
I'm
him
not
and you can
committing.
get a better package for him than.
Well, I ain't committing to that.
You may have to
I ain't.
ask him to.
Hey, I'm not
Listen to
committing
be
to that.
healthy in 5 years.
The only way I'm committing to a contract like that is if I think that guy pairs up well with AD. That's the way I commit that. So now I'm flipping and I'm going over to Sacramento because I'd much rather have De'Aaron Fox with
Of course,
four.
yeah, Fox a
With
better
what I'm
player.
saying though, with 4 years left on his contract, and he fits AD better.
Yeah.
And I'd much rather have him and pay that money and have that obligation to that contract than to pay Rozier. I'd much rather pay Buddy, old boy Fox 30 mil, 28 to 30 mil, than to pay Rozier 21 to 25 mil. I really would, and because I know Fox would work with AD much better than Rozier gonna
Yeah,
work,
definitely.
and I wouldn't mind getting Rashawn Holmes because that helps AD. So if I'm going contracts beyond
Oh,
LeBron's time frame,
Sacramento is definitely better.
yeah, what I'm saying is if I'm going to do a contract that's going to go beyond LeBron's time frame, that person I got to feel got to match up with AD. They got to match AD. I can't do the deal saying that, well, when LeBron gone, I'll just ship them too. Because I don't know what the hell at that time I'm going to be able to get back from. I may be able to move them, but it may not be something that works good for AD then. If I'm doing it, I'm showing AD. And I need him this year. I need AD. I got a feeling he's gonna come back to try to prove all the haters wrong. He's gonna come back and try to prove all the doubters wrong this year. I think AD may break his leg in a game and still get up and play. He's so motivated. You know what I'm saying? But I
I
gotta
think they'll be
help him.
motivated this year.
I think he is too. And he's gonna have the full off season to do it for the first time. He's got a full off season to do it. Where he's not injured and he can go into the off season working out like he should. But you got to put stuff around AD to show him you supporting him too. You do. Bron gonna fit in with whoever. I really believe that he'll fit in with whoever. But AD is the one I think they need to start. We're gonna take on more contracts because they got to do that to get Russ. Let's just keep it real.
They're
They're
gonna
gonna
have
have to
to do
take
it.
on contracts that extended past 2 years. Okay, these guys got to fit. And honestly, if I'm gonna take a chance on an injured player, knowing that old boy done told me he coming back, right? None. I'm looking at the Indiana deal because now I'd
Oh,
rather have Brogdon and I'd rather have Buddy Hield because
oh
the
yeah.
Hield and Brogdon work for LeBron. They both bigger guards. They ain't little dudes. You see what I'm saying? They're not the greatest defenders, but Brogdon ain't trash,
Brogdon
but
play
Hield.
D. Brogdon a
Brogdon
good
do,
defender.
yeah, but the Hill don't play none. You know what I'm saying? He's not
Yeah.
that good, but he'll give effort. And the key is he gonna definitely make you play D on him because he's such a sniper. Guys gotta
And
run at
he
him.
runs off picks all day.
Absolutely,
He don't
absolutely. And
sit
I
still.
like the size of that backcourt. Then when you putting LeBron, AD, and then whoever else we can match up in the front court, I like that size. That's a bigger team.
And I think another thing, the Lakers gotta leave AD at that 4. They
Yes.
trying to put him at 5. See, it's these analytic geeks. Oh, put him at 5. He need to play center. Like all you heard all season. Like he don't. When somebody tell you they don't want to do something, he say, yo, he do not. Like he was so happy when Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan came. He was so happy. He don't
Yeah.
want to. He said that from the gate he came in the NBA. They had uh, Alexia Ascend. I forgot his name. Alexia. on their team at center in New Orleans.
Well, they got so many centers, especially Sacramento. If we do the Sacramento deal, we may be able to get a center thrown in that deal to make the money work. May be able to because they
But it's a
got
lot
so
of
many.
centers you could get at for the low. Like it's a
Yeah,
lot of centers free agents.
I
Like I
hope they
said,
go get Damon Jones again.
it's a lot of guys that you can
I
get
hope
for
they
the low.
get Damon Jones again. I really like that dude. I think he's perfect because you need one that can run and that's athletic. Let him use up his fouls. You know what I'm saying? Let him use up his fouls. So, but somebody like that, he need to be young, athletic, somebody that can run with Aiden, but bang with Jokic. You see what I'm saying? I want that kind of dude. And I think Damon Jones is that now. Can he guard him? And no, who gonna stop? Nobody can stop Jokic. Nobody can stop him beat. But at least he can bang with him. You know what I mean? I don't have to put that on Anthony Davis. And then if them centers want to try to guard Anthony Davis, go ahead. And they're gonna destroy him. You saw what he
But,
did, old boy.
but you know what I did like about Russ press conference? I think
What?
Russ press conference helped his status. Because sometimes when people talk, now teams could probably like try to sell themselves into taking Russ. Because
Hmm.
he the stuff he said, now they're like, okay, maybe shit didn't work out at all in LA. So teams where he's like, yo, in Washington, he said that, I did my thing in Washington and different things like that. So now he'll press conference, like he said, I go there, I give 100%. He don't argue, he don't complain. Like you don't hear him be a bad teammate, team may love him.
He gonna play
So
all the
now
games too.
he play every game. So now him giving that everybody watching now may make people like, we could deal with Russ. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then like they said, that's a big 47 million is a lot.
But I think that 47 million won't seem like nothing if you put him in the right structured system. Because look at the Charlotte system. All they want to do is run. And that's what Russ wants to do. He's best in transition. So then you got another emergency backup. Say something happened to ball. Say he got to miss some games. Now you got Russ. Man, it makes perfect sense for Charlotte to want Russell Westbrook this year. Knowing they got to pay the Bridges guy now. They got to move off some of these salaries. They can't
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
and you got to make sure that when it's time to pay LaMelo, you got the money for it. You don't want to be the last year on the Gordon Hayward deal, the third year into a what's the name deal, and you got to try to make something happen just to have money to pay LaMelo Ball.
The
You
LaMelo
want
he extension eligible next year.
after next year, yeah,
Yeah.
because that'll be his third year next year. But again, there you go. You paying Bridges this year. You gonna have to pay LaMelo extension after the next year.
And Bridges gonna get a buck. He's gonna get 100.
Yes,
He's gonna
he
get
is.
100.
Oh,
And then
easy, easy,
another
easy.
thing, Russ helps. Russ play with a lot of heart, and then not only that, Russ gonna bring people. That's a name. You bring a Russell Westbrook because Charlotte has no problem with attendance. Melo helping them
Yeah.
big time, but now you got another player, and remember
Yep.
that helps.
It
That
does.
helps the star
It
power
does.
of a Westbrook on your roster.
Yep.
He give you that star power.
Eric Kwan asked about who's going to coach them then if he goes to Charlotte. Whoever the coach is there now, apparently doing a good enough job. He got him. I don't even remember who the coach is for Charlotte, but
But
he got him
it's the
in the
guy.
plane.
I can't pronounce his last name, but he's Spanish coach.
He's doing a
He
decent
got the
job though,
bid.
right?
He got the bid, huh?
He's doing a decent job, right?
This they playing. They play tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. So who they play tomorrow?
They play Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah. So we'll see. That's gonna be good. Ball and old boy Trey going at it.
That's gonna be James Bargis.
Yeah, I agree with that. Raycon Cuffy and SS Robo. We did have too many small guards this year. Wayne Ellington was the tallest guard we had at 6'5", y'all, and he was a sniper shooter. You know what I mean? Everybody else was like 6'1" and 6'2", and it's just too little, man. Too little, too little. We got to get bigger, bro. So imagine if we. I'm just throwing a scenario. If we go to Indiana route, right? Man, that's a big backcourt because Buddy and old boy coming over starting. They
They
both
start.
gonna start.
They start.
What's Brogdon? 6'4", 6'5", and Buddy's
6'4".
6'5". Yeah. So you got a nice thick size backcourt right there.
Brogdon thick. Brogdon
Yeah,
strong.
yeah, he's strong. Yeah, and they like to run still, but control run. Brogdon is a
But
pure point
Brogdon
guard
is
too.
smart. He's an Ivy
Very
League black
smart.
guy.
Yeah,
Very smart.
he knows when to push, when not to push, when to push, when not to push. Oh, you got a Buddy Hield who stretches the floor for the Lakers big time. Stretches the floor for him big time. Because when he catch it, all eyes are gonna be on him, or he'll shoot you out the gym in the first half. So these deals, man, I'm telling you, the worst deal so far to me is the Charlotte deal because I really don't want the pieces Charlotte got. The ones they got, I don't want Hayward really because, like you said, he injured, he old, too much money. I really don't want that, and I definitely don't want Rozier because I think that hurts AD big time. I think it does. Now, PJ Washington, he will help AD because he can get in there and
Kelly
bang and do what he
Oubre
do.
go
And
hard. He athletic. He play
Kelly,
deep.
I'm just not a big fan of Oubre, but if I had to take him, I would. You see what I'm saying? But honestly, what I'd rather do, I'd send THT for Kelly Oubre. You see what I'm saying? This is if I'm gonna do that. THT gonna be making 10 and a half, Uber making 12 and a half. We can make that work. You know what I'm saying? Kelly, I'll send THT in the second round pick and send me Kelly. If you really want Kelly to come. Because we need wings. We need quality defensive minded wings. Ubre can get hot. That 3-point shot I heard for Ubre, it got stuck on automatic at the end of the year yesterday
He
last
got
year
better.
or
Yeah.
this year. It got better. Like he remember he was inconsistent and then all of a sudden he just started making it. So guys like had to really respect him. He's maturing. He's getting older. So I'll take Oubre. I
Yeah.
would like
Athletic
to
as
have
well.
him. Yeah, I would
Put pressure
like to
on him.
have Oubre out there. Yeah. But, and then look at these guys we got coming off the bench, all the young guys. We can push them and develop them. We can really push Hillbilly Kobe to where he can play spot minutes. He ain't got to get out there and give us 25, 30 minutes because that's
No.
really not what he should be doing anyway. But
No.
to
Spot minutes is
me,
good. Spot minutes is good.
he's so smart you have bad games, he gonna take your minutes, especially if he come back the way most second year players do that's hungry, more stronger, more developed, better footwork. He starts shooting 1,000 shots a day, bro, and get that jumper right and start doing his ball handling drills that works on his footwork and tighten up his handles. Because they can't think about it. This booker, he coming in the league like a 12-year vet. I'm like, how's he getting all these calls? He getting more foul calls than LeBron. What the hell? I was watching the game. Like every time he get touched, they call a foul. So he knows how to draw fouls. And people act like he's been a scrub. He was Oklahoma's number 1 guy. He was the man for Oklahoma. So it ain't like he don't know how to lead. You know, he wasn't like no second or third tier player. He was wasn't he one of the conference he was in? Wasn't he the player of the year in that conference or something like that?
Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he won some kind of awards in his conference, and he played for Oklahoma. So it ain't like we talking about just some scrub that came from some small MAC school or something. You know what I'm saying? So I like what the Lakers can do. That Russ trade is going to be big, and I think that Russ trade should go down at draft because you know guys love to do
Oh, it
trades
got to
at
go in
draft.
the draft.
It's
It
got to
had
go
to.
down by the
It
draft
got to go in the draft.
so that when
Because
we go into free. Oh, go ahead.
we got it's 4 trades. Because you said, okay, let's say the Sacramento, Charlotte, Houston, and Indiana. And you said you said you like Indiana. I mean Charlotte the least, right? So you like
Yes.
Houston better than Charlotte? Christian
Yes,
Wood
I
and
would take the Houston deal just because I like the player in Christian Woods
Christian Wood.
better than anything I can get back from Charlotte. Young and cheap. He's a young player. He's big, so he will help AD, and he cheap. He 13, $14 million. I'll take that. I like that much better. Yeah, I got to deal with oh boy, but he fall off the books. So now I got a guy in. Let's just keep this real now. John Wall fits the Lakers system much better than Russ do. Because Wall ain't the greatest shooter, but he better shooter than Russ. And he's a more
He looking
pure
to
point.
pass more. He
He
definitely gonna pass more.
he gonna pass, and he's a more pure point guard than Russ
Yeah, he
too.
more
But he
definitely
can,
a pure
but
point guard.
he can get out and run still too though. He can get
Oh,
out
he
and run.
run.
He's athletic. You see what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be afraid of the moment.
He's 2
You see what
years
I'm saying?
younger.
2 years younger. I think John Wall. I'm not saying he's a better player overall than Russ. I'm not saying that, y'all. But he fits what the Lakers are doing better.
I think
So
so.
if we brought him in healthy, ready to go, give him full training camp, we still big. Because how big is John Wall? 6'4"?
Yeah.
6'5"? John Wall a
6'4", yeah.
big guard. So now we still got a big guard in that backcourt. pairing with Hillbilly, whoever we decide to get, whoever we're gonna trade or whatever we're gonna get, and then old boy. And see what they're gonna try to do is, well, we gotta get rid of Eric Gordon. They're gonna try to throw in a crazy contract or something like that. But I would take that deal over Charlotte because Charlotte's bringing me back people I really don't want, and they don't really fit. The only one to me that fits our system is Hayward, but I don't want to take the chance on him
Well,
being as old as
how
he
you
is.
say how Hayward? I don't get Hayward fitting because
Oh
if
yeah,
you
he fit.
think about
You
it,
know why?
I
You
want
play
LeBron
him in the
at the
front
three.
court.
I
No,
want
no, no,
LeBron at the
no, no, no,
three.
no, no, no. You play him at the 4. With Hayward, you put Hayward at the 3, Bron at the
So
4.
you gonna play AD at center? Nah.
That's your lineup.
Nah, I don't like Hayward. I don't want nothing to do with Hayward. He get hurt. He been hurt every year. The Lakers cannot take a chance
I'm
on no
sorry.
more person.
I'm sorry. You know what you can do with that? Because he's actually played this. You can play Hayward at the 2.
He can't no more. He too slow.
I
He's
haven't
not
seen
a
him,
two.
so I can't speak on that. I can't speak.
He's
I'm
not
not
the.
saying he's a true 2,
I
but
don't
that's
think
the
he's gonna
weakest.
play like
That's
he.
the
Hayward
weakest.
is
That's pretty
horrible.
much the. That's pretty much the weakest position in the league now. If you're gonna go by great points, 2s, 3s, 4s, or 5s. I mean, what 2 guards out there? Devin Booker. I mean, who am I just afraid of at 2? Zach LaVine. You see what I'm saying? 2 guards is
You
not
got
no
some
great
schools.
thing. I'm saying we got some
Jaylen
decent.
Brown. You
I'm
got
hey, I'm
Jaylen
not
Brown. You
I'm
got
not saying we don't. I'm not saying we don't have good twos. I'm just saying I'm not afraid of these twos. And Gordon Hayward, if he healthy, he can go
But
out there. I
I'm not
just
even. I don't. The way AD
I
get
know
hurt, the
you
way he has.
offer you all.
I'm
He
not even
said
going
hell
down
no,
that road. I
hell
don't
no.
want nothing to do with it. He
Kareem
been
like
hurt
don't
every
bring him
year.
up.
He been hurt
I
every
I
single
I
year.
I get
He
it.
not even playing now.
Hey, you
I'm
know
not
who else
gonna
been
hope
hey,
he get good in the regular season.
you know who else been hurt every year?
AD.
Brogdon.
Yeah, but Brogdon at least playing 68. He give you in the 60s.
No, go look. He ain't played
Brogdon
60
get hurt a
games.
lot too. He
He
do.
ain't played 60 games in 3 years. He ain't played 60 games since he came to the Pacers. The whole time.
He
They
get
was on,
hurt a
hey,
lot. Brogdon
they
get
were
hurt a
talking
lot.
about it. Hey, they were talking about it on Exit Radio today. The most games he's played since he's been with the Pacers is 56.
Wow.
He ain't even played 60 games, bro. He didn't even play half this year. He played 30-something games this year. He didn't even go half the year, bro. So Brogdon been hurt a lot,
Yeah,
bro.
that's why I said Brogdon do get hurt a lot though. He do.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt in Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, he played. I think he only had like 170 game season.
Yeah. Now
That's
see,
the
you
thing.
get Oubre. Where you playing him?
He
Off
come
the
off the
bench?
bench. He come off the bench. He come off the bench in Charlotte.
You gotta make sure you got guys in front of him that's better than him, though. He ain't gonna be
Braun,
happy.
LeBron.
I got you. I got you.
You ain't better
I
than no
got you.
LeBron.
I got you. Yeah, I don't. That's you seeing why I don't really care for the Charlotte deal. It's hard to make them fit, even though it's hard to make them. Besides PJ Washington, it's hard to make them fit, to my opinion. You can easily fit the guys in Houston more than you can with that, and now that gives me 47 million cap space if Wall ain't ball out. Now say Wall come and ball out. Now hopefully I can get the contract on the cheap, John Wall. Let's do a 3 year, 3 year 60. Where you make
John
20.
Wall been healthy though. He just sat out.
Well,
He
yes,
been
and
healthy. He just sat out.
he played decent. He played decent.
He
You're right.
averaged 20.
Hey,
He averaged 3 points, 8 assists.
I saw that. Trevon James. You're right about that. Brogdon, he is a 40, 50, 90 guy. That's
Yeah, every year.
Brogdon. Yeah, that booger flirt with 40, 50, 90 every year,
Every
bro.
year.
I love.
Every year.
Hey, I was mad at Milwaukee when they did what they did, but it worked for them because they took Bledsoe and turned him into Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
So that's the reason it worked for him. You see what I'm saying? That worked for him. But when they picked Bledsoe over Brogdon, I was like, y'all stupid. That's gonna be, man, y'all stupid. But they knew what they was doing, and it worked out for them. And Brogdon been hurt, so maybe they knew something we didn't know. Because Brogdon been hurt the whole time. Yep, he been hurt the
Bledsoe
whole
gonna be
time.
a free agent.
I don't mind Bledsoe like a third guard on the team because he played D.
This
Question
guy
for
asked
you,
me to
Elder.
Mongo
Yeah,
asked me to ask you this.
okay. Should LeBron be worried about getting the Lakers back on track? first. I understand he focuses on his son, but his son will make it to the league. There's no doubt about that. No, I think again, nobody can be happy about the year the Lakers had. I don't think even LeBron. I don't with the year. I know he was saying stuff like, we didn't have a bad year and it wasn't disappointing and just retarded and it wasn't. What do you say? I'm having the time of my life, all that kind of stuff. I think when LeBron gets on that court, he actually wants to win. I really do. I think that. So the key for the Lakers, we got to get stability in the front office with Jeannie Buss moving down, and we got to stay healthy, y'all. People can say it wasn't your help. You played like ass. Well, part of why we played like ass because we wasn't healthy. And I've said it from the day they came there. You don't have a healthy LeBron. You don't have a healthy AD. You have zero chance of winning. Zero. I don't give a shit who on that team, y'all. You don't have a chance to win. So my biggest thing is stay healthy. Stay healthy.
That's the
Then you
key.
got to, yeah, stay healthy. Then we'll know. Now, if you have a healthy season and lay an egg like this, it's just over for you, bro. Retire. That's it. It's just over. But I'm telling you, AD is not motivated, y'all. Now, I don't care what people say. He getting paid 40 million, blah blah blah. I'm telling you how these big men think. I'm telling you how they think. He ain't happy. He's not happy. They need to make sure they get a big man so he don't have to play center, and they get a guard that understands how to feed him. That would be my hey, I would do what the world would call a bad deal. Like take on contracts that people say, no, you shouldn't take if I thought they fit AD. Because he's my future. He the one I got 3 more years wrapped up in. I'm LeBron, yeah. But the moves I'm actually gonna make, they're gonna be number one importance for me, fitted to AD. Why? Because he's my future. LeBron gonna give me 2 years. I got 2 more years with him. That's it. I'm not building around that. Now he can fit in. He can take on that role of being the scorer, but the secondary guy. If you got a guy that's taking care, so think about this, y'all. You get another guard in there that has that mindset to like a Rondo, all these guys to feed the big men. And you pair that guard with LeBron, who already knows how to do that too. You telling me AD not gonna be happy? Now he wants to play defense for you. Now he wants to erase all your mistakes on the defensive end. But he not gonna do all of that, block shots, take a chance of getting hurt, bang with all these big dudes that's 60, 70 pounds more than him, and you ain't even finna give him the ball. All he gotta do is watch you blow layups and jack up threes. That shit make you want to slap shit out you. It wouldn't make you want to do. So no, get AD what he needs, and I think we'll get back that all-world player. Cause think
So let
about
me
this, y'all. He was 23-9 this year on a bad year. On a bad year, he was still 23-9. Imagine what he do if he's in shape, motivated, got his jumper tight like it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Kareem, I'll let you go. You said this earlier though, that them analytics got LeBron playing five. I bet they don't this year. That nigga shot
nah,
what
they ain't.
19%, 19% from three. I bet they're not
Yeah,
telling him to do it no more.
yeah, they ain't. Yeah, they're not gonna tell them to do it. But
Hmm.
let me ask you this. Now, if you let's say the media still, because so far Shannon, but I think now the news out there, Vogel gone, is it happened today. So Lakers taking over the playoffs. You're gonna hear nothing but Lakers all playoffs.
This
So
the
let's
same
say
way
the
last
noise
year.
get bigger. The noise get bigger, right? Do you think is any chance Mark Jackson get an interview? Just an interview.
Nope, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I would love it. I would love it, but I
I
don't.
got a feeling he's gonna get an interview this year.
You know
I
why?
feel it.
You know why? The buzz will be out there. I think the buzz will already be out there. Somebody from his camp, which Mark Jackson don't really roll like that, so that's what I hear. But somebody from somebody's camp would already put it out there. His name ain't coming up at all, so that means he ain't being thought about or considered. You see what I'm saying?
But it just
What's good,
started.
Daryl Pitts?
What's
What's good, brother?
up, Dow Pitts? What's the name? Shannon Sharp spoke on it today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
What did he say? They should give him a chance.
he said it should. He said it
I see a
should.
lot of people on there that say that. I think I seen
I
Jerry
think if
Rose
the
said they
noise get
will.
heavy, one thing we all know, the Lakers pay attention to the noise. Lakers not like the average organization who killed
Yeah,
out. The noise mattered to the Lakers.
it
So
do, which it
I got
shouldn't.
a feeling he gonna at least get an interview. I don't know about
Well,
y'all, but I
that's
think they're
great.
gonna interview him. I
I
at
don't,
least
I
think they're
don't,
gonna
I don't
break
know
the
how you
barrier.
interview him. I don't know how you interview him and not hire him. So he's that kind of cat that you really don't even need to interview. He's like, hey, this is what we want to do. Can you do it? Yeah, I'll get it done. Okay, come on in. You
But
know what I'm saying?
they're gonna interview everybody though. They said they're
Um,
gonna do an extensive interview. They interview everybody.
that was the Lakers said when they said that.
Yeah. They said it. They said they're gonna have a Woj said they're gonna have a long list of extended interviews. Because remember the first time they interviewed like 5 people. They interviewed Vogel, um, J Kidd, is Vogel, J Kidd, my man, Monty Williams, Ty Lue, and somebody else. They interviewed like 5 people. One I forgot who the other guys, but he only got 1 interview. J Kidd got like 2 interviews out the Lakers. Um, the Lakers, it's gonna be a long. They not gonna. They're gonna have a long interview. They're gonna have a long list of guys to interview.
I'm gonna see. I don't. We're gonna see. I was talking about this on my boy Mook channel earlier today, and I be watching the moves everybody make, bro. And the moves the Lakers made today, they fired the head coach, but none of the assistants. What does that tell you?
No, but see, but this is what people were saying too. They were saying it's bad that Frank Vogel had to have the Rambis sit in his coaches meetings and things like that. They didn't like it. They was like, yo, he's sitting in the coaches meetings. The Lakers got to give. They can't sit there and be like, oh, you got to take these assistant coaches. They didn't fire none of them, but they said what they said too, that they may try to pawn 1 or 2 of them guys on the next head coach. They
Think
said they
about
may try
that.
to pawn them
Think
on.
about that. These coaches want to come there. That's why their PR people and all that is putting that info out there, right? Then they see this actual move. Now we're not talking about noise. We're not talking about this is action. And they just showed you. We fired him. We kept all the coaches. If you are higher echelon coach, you have just crossed them off your list. I would. I'm not even having that conversation with them. You already know how this go. So just you even trying to convince me to take on guys that I don't believe in. Hold on. These are your guys. So they're going to be loyal to you. If I'm doing something that they deem bad, what they gonna do? Run and tell you? No, I want guys loyal to me coming in. I don't want to be looking over my back for a guy that wants my job and gonna undercut.
Yeah.
No, and I don't care how professional you tell me they are. This is the stuff that happens. So you may like these guys, but any real coach, they're not putting up with that. And you legit, you're not putting up with that. This is why I said, because they were asking me, who do you think gonna get the job then? I said the guy that's willing to compromise the most, that is still connected to either LeBron or the Lakers.
And this is what
And
they
I
said.
don't see I don't see Quinn Snyder doing that. I don't.
No, but this is what they said. They said that Dow Pitts put it up there. They said the other guys is sacrificial lamb. They said they may try to pawn off Phil Hanley because they said to LeBron. They said Phil Hanley and Fizdale's LeBron guys. They're gonna want to keep them around for the next coach.
I'm
You
just
know,
saying, Kareem, if you are a coach and you know the Lakers are trying to punt off the guys that have history with LeBron James, you walking into that situation?
no,
When you hold on, how many coaching jobs available right now? Already, the first day, 2
the
already
Lakers
open.
and Kings.
So I'm at, hey, watch when these teams
Oh yeah,
start bowing out early. It's probably gonna be what 6, 7, 8
I think
maybe
it's gonna be
jobs
like
available.
6.
You see what I'm saying? So
But
if
I
I'm
think
a
it'll
good
be like
coach,
6
if I'm a good coach, why do I take that Laker job then? Nah, I'm good. I'll
because
sit back and wait.
you got 20 teams that's in the play. And then we don't know about the teams that, mind you, this is only the first day. We
Yeah.
don't know about the teams who didn't make the playoffs. They still may make a move. You know what I'm saying?
I know
Like
this.
the teams that didn't make the playoffs, that's in the same situation. They still may make they just ain't have to do it
Yep.
today. It's
Yep.
still time. Detroit may let go Dwayne Casey. We don't
Yep.
know.
Yep.
So it's still
Yep.
gonna be movement. And then
Houston may move their guy.
Houston
They
may
may give up on boy. You see what I'm saying? It's bro. If you are a legitimate coach, you're not putting up with that BS, bro. You are not putting up with that BS. So, and the Lakers are already showing their hand. And see, the Lakers, like a woman, they're scorned. What do they use? Well, when Luke was here, Luke Walton, we let him pick his coaches, and that ran out horrible. The hell you hiring me got to do with Luke Walton? I don't give a shit about what Luke Walton did here 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50 years ago. Who cares? And then that shit do with me. I'm not Luke Walton, but I don't get a fair chance because of what he did. Oh, you niggas
yeah,
on some shit. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, that type of stuff is woman shit. That's the shit a woman to do. A man ain't gonna sit here and tell another man, bro, this guy did this, so I'm not gonna let you do it.
yeah,
A man will understand. That's that nigga. I trust him. I shouldn't have done it. But you got a history of showing that your stuff work. I'm gonna trust you. A woman, nope, you burnt me once. I'm not going down that road again. And the whole time you going down that same damn road. And it's getting worse, and it's getting worse, and it's getting worse. And you keep looking for that savior to bail your ass out. Well, LeBron can't bail you out of this stuff, Genie. Sorry. Clutch can't bail you out. I would tell you to man up, get your cojones, but you don't have any. So I can't tell you that. You can't you can't. You don't have any. So, bro, I'm telling you right now, man, that don't be surprised Juwan Howard get the job. Don't be surprised.
because it's funny. So you thinking Javon Howard may get it because he already had little issues in the college basketball. What happened? They didn't like that at all. And national TV in the college. So you think he'll sacrifice because he was a LeBron guy, and then he wouldn't mind Hanley and Fizdale because him and Fizdale is like this anyway.
Think
They was
about
in
this,
Miami
and
together.
then think about this. Even though he was an assistant coach, he went to college, became a head coach. What coaching staff do he have? He don't know. He ain't got no pro coaching staff.
You don't, yeah,
He don't even have a coach. So how you ain't that guy. You ain't been around long enough. Now Quinn Snyder, Nick Nurse, Doc Rivers, they've been around long enough. They got their guys.
yeah.
So them cats there, even if the opportunity comes available, they ain't interested in the Lakers job after what the Lakers did today. Ain't you see Doc Rivers? They talking to
Oh
him
yeah,
saying, "Hey, look, we want to keep Phil. You keep him. He ain't gonna be on my coach staff though. I mean,
yeah.
he can be the equipment guy. He can be the film room guy. He ain't gonna be like no first, second lead assistant. Hell no. You can keep him and do what you do. This is my staff right here. If I come, these guys are coming with me, and this is what their salaries need to be. It'll be Jerron Howard. They got the connection with Michigan with Rob Pelinka too. Remember, he was on that same team with,
Yeah, they's
so
on
they
teammates.
friends.
Yeah,
They was
they
teammates
friends.
on that. So
And Jalen Rose
but
gonna pump. Jalen Rose and Rob Plinker talk all the time. Jalen Rose always
I
talk
know.
about it. He always support like when everybody in the media dogs Plinker. Jalen Rose always stick up for him.
I
So
don't have a
and Jalen
yeah.
Rose and Juwan Howard like this. So that's
I think Pelinka, you love his work ethic, tenacity, his drive, his smarts, and all that because of the agent reputation. I think they got to pair Pelinka with somebody. They really do.
I think
They
so.
need to pair him. That's why I said you pair him with, like, to me, with a Derek Fisher, somebody that's still respected by people in the league and all that stuff. You can make that go over a lot easier.
But he said this year, he said that he gonna it's collection. It's gonna be him, the two Bus brothers, and who else? He
He
said
said that.
he
He
said
said
it.
that.
He
Oh,
said it.
that's good. That's good.
He said it. He said it's
Because
gonna
they
be
can make these calls.
it said,
They can
yeah.
make these calls.
He said it's gonna be the two young Bus brothers and Rams, they're gonna be part of the decision making.
They're the ones gonna make the roster decision. I gotta go see. I gotta go back and look at. I saw bits and pieces of Palinka's thing. I didn't get to hear it all because I was in and out handling business. But I'm gonna go back and listen to his whole thing. If you got other guys, now the Rambuses, that's the only thing that kind of, you know. But I like the Joey and Jesse Bus.
They young. They got the fresh. The new school
Hey,
mind. This.
the
this
picks they've done been hitting, bro. They're the
hey,
ones, from what I hear, is behind all this talent, this young
they
talent they've
is.
been finding.
Yeah, they was the
So,
whole thing. And the G League, they strong in the G League. They owns the G League team, the
yeah.
defenders, and they got one of the best things.
So I'm with that. I got no problem with that. So now we got more people that's gonna be held accountable. But here's the thing: is Jeannie gonna allow them to make the decisions? That's her biggest problem to me. When things get tight, Jeannie stop everybody's take their power from them. You can't do your job now, and I can't stand that about that woman, man.
And see, the
Can't
thing that
stand that
scares me
about her.
with Rambis is like a tough guy. He don't care. He gets in your face. So
Yeah.
that's the problem I have, like with him. As far as like, I don't want him in that decision making because he seemed like his voice will overpower them guys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not advocating that she gets rid of the Rambis, honestly, because I just know how the Lakers do and the nepotism
No, I
part
ain't saying
work.
get rid of them.
Just get them, don't give them a distinctive job to do, and then let them do that job. They don't, if they're not GMs or vice presidents of basketball operations, don't let them make those decisions. If they're not coaches, they don't need to be in the coaches meeting. Ain't no way in hell they would have fired me, bro. They would have fired me the day he said, I'm gonna say, you know, you're not, bro, you ain't no coach.
They
Bye.
say they say it was roughhousing Vogel and them. No,
Man,
no,
hey, let me ask
like
you this:
this.
do you think he could do that to Doc Rivers?
Nah,
Doc
that'd be
Rivers
fighting.
beat Ted Book. Yeah, they be fighting, bro.
But Rambis will try him though.
Oh
Rambis,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
he
No,
will
Rivers ain't
try him.
scared now. Oh, he ain't.
That
He ain't afraid.
he gonna
He's
try.
not afraid. But see, guys know their limits though. Rambis know he could push him, but he can't. Man, that's what he's talking about. They need somebody with a stronger voice. I think I heard that part. We need someone with a stronger voice and blah blah blah. They need somebody gonna stand up and say, "No, you gonna
Yeah,
let
he
me do
said
my
that.
job or fire me."
He
Yeah,
he,
they know they want a coach
he
that'll
said he want a
come back.
headstrong coach.
They want a coach that'll come back and man and say, "Look, you hired me to do my job. Get the hell out my way and let me do it. If not, let me go home and get my money." You know what I'm saying? Not somebody gonna say, "Yo, okay, I'll think about it." Hell no, I wouldn't hire Tim Legler. I wouldn't. Hell
I
no.
like Tim Legler.
I
Tim Legler's
no.
smart. I like Tim Legler.
You can have
I
him.
like Tim Legler.
You can have him. Nope. He was the same one that said that Golden State was gonna win the next 2, 3 championships. Nobody can beat him at the beginning of the year. Yeah, he's smart, all right.
He
Mm-hmm.
said that.
Yes, go back and look. At the beginning of the year when they came out blasting people in the preseason and all that, this booker came out talking about, oh yeah, Golden State, they're gonna win for the next 2, 3 years. They got Clay back, blah 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 blah. Oh, nobody's got a chance. They're gonna win. LeBron James run is over. Golden State's gonna win for the next 2, 3 years. Yeah, right. Them niggas is hanging on by a thin thread. Probably finna get a first round elimination. Man, get out of here, Legler. Nah, don't get me wrong. I like him as a shooter. I do like him as an analyst. I don't want him in the front office though. I can tell he can be swayed with his emotions. He can. He try to be cool, he try to be calm about it, but he can be swayed with his emotions. Now, I tell you this, he got such a great tie with the Wizards, the Washington area. Put him over there because his passion would bleed out and it would help the franchise. But anywhere else, hell no. I don't want him. You can have him.
But yeah. Yeah, that stuck out to me when Rob said that. I was like, I
I
really
gotta go
believe.
check Rob's out. I gotta check his out because he said that. I like that. My thing is though, you can say it all day. If Genie not gonna give him power, it ain't gonna make a difference.
Elder, tell people to hit the like button. Look,
Hey y'all, hit the like button. Hit the like button. We got what do you say? Remind people to smash like button. We only got 74 likes. We got 136 people in here. I
and
see
74 likes.
141. I see 141. Hit the like button, y'all. What's going on?
100
Let's
likes,
tell.
man. Mr. 100
Oh
likes.
yeah, I hit it. I hit it. I did hit it. I'm gonna say, did I hit it? I hit it. Can't be telling people to hit it, and I ain't hit it yet. But no, it's like the first
Subscribe,
thing I
like,
do
subscribe.
when I come to a guy's video that I rock with. I don't even turn the video on
Me
before I hit
too.
the like button. The
Me too.
first thing I do is hit the like button, then I go to the video. I'm
I
gonna
do that
support
all
you
the time
regardless.
too.
Yeah,
I don't care what video I watch. I said
bingo.
if I'm gonna spend my time watching, it could be as long as it's not disgusting, but I ain't gonna watch nothing disgusting. I always hit the like so I can bam, and then I watch
Yeah,
the video. It's
Mm,
so easy.
yeah. So
But
come on, y'all, get them likes up.
thanks, thanks, bro, for pointing that out.
Reminding us, yes. What about Sam Cassell as a head coach? It got to be something there because Sam ain't got that opportunity. I know for a lot of the brothers, they tend to believe it takes a longer time for them, and there's a much shorter lease. And I agree with that. It's something
But
going on with Sam that I give him a chance.
but
He
but I
ain't
think,
mentioned with them.
but I think what see this one thing I think will hurt guys like Sam and Dalvin Ham. I think it's important you do some type of analyst work too, because now people get to see. Like that's why with me, I'm just going with me. That's why I told you
Yeah.
about Dalvin Ham. I don't,
Mhm.
I don't hear him talk. I don't hear Dalvin Ham talk. I don't hear Sam Cassell. Sometimes that's why when you hear guys talk when they do any type of analyst work, you like he's smart. Like he hit things on the head. Like what's the name? Like for instance, I'm not saying hire him, but Van Gundy is smart. Jeff Van Gundy. So when he talks things like, yo, listen, and he's seeing things on the fly. Yo, they should go right now. Why they went this small? They should go there. Stay big. Or this and that. And sometimes then or you just hear their philosophy. Sam Cassell, I don't hear, all I know Sam Cassell, how I used to talk, Sam Cassell got that deep voice. I don't know his basketball knowledge. Like I don't know Darvin Ham. Like Gilbert Arenas. I love his way of thinking. I love Gilbert Arenas' way of thinking.
I'll let y'all keep that booger. I ain't a big Gilbert fan. I'm not. I'm not. He on some foolish stuff sometimes.
No, but see,
But
he killed himself. Let me tell you what Gilbert hurt himself. I think because he said he asked LeBron for the to hook him up with the job, but now I don't see Gilbert getting no. Cause see that back and forth with Kwame Brown, I think that hurt him. Then he just threatened Kwame Brown, which was stupid. And then he, like I said, the back and forth, and then him this saying like him with the show was cool, but then when he started doing all that with Kwame Brown and last still with jokes and talk about, oh, I like guns, I like guns. I think that killed him right there. But if he would have just stuck to this his show and the points, the talking points he had was good. I think that hurt him because I think he would have probably had a small chance of someone. What about you like Earl Watson?
he already burned his bridge, remember, with Phoenix, and
Yeah,
that's why he ain't got a chance to come back because they were telling him to do. They were trying to tank, and Earl Watson kept playing. That was Booker. He
Devin
kept playing
Booker.
Booker as a rookie and all that. And Booker them was killing. They winning games they didn't want to win, and he kept fighting with them. And it's just that's one thing you can't be. You can't be no rookie coach, second, and then you come in very contentious. Again, this is these people's business. They
He
have the
came in
right.
as an interim. He came in as an
Yeah, I know.
interim
I
coach.
know this, and they have the right to do what they want to do with their business. Here's the key: if you don't like say they change, and their business practices change, and you don't like it, guess what your options is? You can leave. But I think it's retarded to get people to try to change their business model and change their business plans and all this stuff just because you don't like it. Now, I understand if it's a matter of safety or honor and respect, you know what I mean? Like, hey, the black folk is making $6 less. Hey, step up and say something. But when they say this is how we're gonna do business, if you don't like that, your option is to just leave. And I
But
remember, years ago when I was working in the world, I used to tell people that all the time. I'm like, I'm glad I don't need this job. I'm here out of choice. But
but
the day
see,
it ain't working for me, I'm gone.
I'm glad we talking about this right now because we got to get out of this mentality. Sometimes you have to know, like when we talked about, we said, yo, you have to know when to talk and when to fall back. Pick and
Hmm.
choose your battles. You're an interim coach. You ain't no big name guy, like you was never no big name player. You're not like tied to an organization, like you sound like Derek Fisher tied to the Lakers. You
Hmm.
got some players tied to an
To the
organization.
organization.
He
Hmm.
moved around. He has no legion. Not like he gonna get a job. You know what I'm saying? With an organization, you have to know. And I tell my son this too: pick and choose your battle, man. Pick and choose your battle. You have to know when to fold. I definitely think he's a good coach. I like it. His thought process. I like Earl Watson.
I
But
think
he
he
might
was a
have to
good
come in as
coach.
assistant.
Yeah, I think he was a good coach. But when you hire someone in that position, their representation of your product, because they're going to be out in the forefront a lot. They got a big responsibility to maximize your assets, because that's what a coach does. Your assets is the players. It's his job to maximize your assets. And you don't want somebody in a management position, because let's just keep it real. A coach is really like a management position as well. You don't want them being contentious and coming at you. You want them to be strong and firm and have an opinion, but you don't, I mean, they don't have to be a yes person, but you don't want them being contentious. And that's what they said Earl Watson was. And then he just flat out became rebellious, like, well, I just ain't gonna do what you tell me to do. And let's just keep it real. If any of you that's got a job out there, you go do that. They got a nice word that they love to use for that. It's called insubordination. And they fire you for that. That is a fireable offense at any time. Yeah, he and the GM had issues over the N word. Yeah, I remember that. He said that, but that didn't cost him his job. What cost him his job was that he wasn't cooperable. He didn't cooperate with them the way they wanted him to, from what I heard.
Because you
So
have
I
to look
think
at it like
Lamont
this.
talked about this too.
Because if a team feel, because see, that's why I was saying the difference between white people and black people. See, white people, they forward thinkers. They look long term. Most black people, we want now. So what they was thinking was, we rather tank because we not good and get a good pick, which I think turned out
Hmm.
to be Aiden, right? Turned out to be Aiden, right?
No, no, because that Watson was gone well before that. He was gone well before Aiden.
No, I said that year because they had Booker rookie year. He got fired right after that. Then they get Aiden
Yeah,
right.
but Aiden only came a couple of years ago. Booker been in the league 6, 7 years.
You're right. He
Yeah,
came
so yeah, yeah,
2015. You're
yeah.
right.
He was
You're right.
there. Watson was gone well before Aiden came
But
up.
they wanted. But so
Mhm.
so what they thinking? They thinking like, hey, um, I'd rather get a good pick. What's the sense of we fight and get like So they looking at things different than the coaches. Like what I'm saying, they like you
Yeah.
stick around, but the goal is a better goal. Instead of just doing it this way. So they look at that. That's why I said, like how when we me and you talk, like my homeboy said, watch Elder your boy talk about the numbers. That he said that because, but
It's part of the game.
but you got to talk about the inner workings of things. Like, see, people. That's one thing I like about this show here because we give people opportunity to know, like, it's even. See, that's why like it's not no LeBron thing. We calling it how it is. Like with loyalty, when you saying about Genie Bus the business, you like you not gonna let nobody take over the business. This is a
No.
family. This is the reality of how things work. No, when GMs and owners and stuff, they looking forward. They looking 3 to 4 years for a franchise. They're not gonna throw everything on no 1 year. They just not gonna do it. So you got to understand that. So Earl Watson, like he should have knew his position. I'm Earl Watson. I'm not no Derek. I had no strong ties in no franchise. You know what I mean? I'm not a big name coach. I'm on an interim deal. He shouldn't have. He could have just, you know what I mean, played the game for a minute. Cause
Yeah.
because it worked out for Whistler. They gave him a long time. Brett Brown. They told him to do the process because he played well after the process.
I agree. I agree. So I mean, it's gonna be. I'm gonna slide a little bit. Switch. It's gonna be a little interesting to see what the Lakers do with their coach. You know what I'm saying? Who they bring in. I'm sure it's gonna be a circus. That's what I've been saying to everybody. Let's get ready for the circus. Let's get ready for the circus. But right now, the Lakers. See, to me, I watch the tangible moves that the teams do. When you fire the head coach, you don't even tell him. It's already out in the press. That was
That was
so
bad.
unprofessional.
I ain't like
I know
that.
Palinka was mad because he went off on the reporter. You could tell I heard he kind of
Yeah,
came at Wojnarowski and them for what they did and all. But again, what you think a reporter gonna do? They get information, they print it, bro. That's what they
they want
do.
to be the first to say
So,
it. He
so
couldn't
that
wait to say it.
information, you got a major mole inside LA, and they've been there for a minute. You need to find out who that damn mole is and deal with it. You really do, because trust is out the door there. Nobody trusts nobody. But you got to do things in a professional manner. And you said earlier that they didn't treat Vogel right, and I agree. They didn't give Vogel a raw. They did give him a raw deal, but we have to look at the full context of it. They did also do Vogel a major solid by even hiring him, because I told people earlier. I said, who radar was Vogel on? He wasn't trying to be nobody's assistant. He wasn't getting on nobody's staff. He wasn't getting no head coaching offers. Vogel was nothing but fill in analysts every now and then type of thing. So he was on nobody's radar. So they brought you in. You made what, 20, $25 million over the time you was here, and you got a chip. Don't say the Lakers played you, bro. They gave you an opportunity that nobody in the league would have ever gave
He's
you.
gonna get another job because that chip. He don't get
Now
a
he
job
will.
for 2 reasons.
Yep.
Because
Now he will.
now a franchise can tell itself, we hire a championship coach.
Yep.
Everybody wants to have we got a championship coach, and 2, they're gonna feel that he was done wrong. Like he could say in an interview, he could justify what happened this year. Oh, injuries. Oh, Rambus, they ain't let me do my thing. Russ. So when he get interviews, he can help himself in an interview.
He could. He could. He definitely could. Mm-hmm. Yep. Whew. Good, bud. Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, this is it's something else somebody said was real interesting. I'm trying to.
Trying to find it.
Oh no, what he said about Charles Lee. That's not happening. There is a headstrong Lakers going for a name. Ain't gonna be no Charles Lee. I tell you that right now.
Charles Lee. Who was he?
He used to I forgot Charles Lee. He was like kind of like a hot name, like an up and coming coach. He's like an up and
He
coming.
he with he with the Bucks right now.
Yeah,
And shoot, you got Darvin Ham ahead of him with the Bucks. He ain't getting
yeah,
no job
Darvin
before
Ham.
Darvin Ham.
Yeah,
Darvin Ham is the hottest name out there right now. But I'm the Lakers. I'm going after him. He ain't gonna take no mess from these guys. He understands it from a player perspective, and he can still reach these guys. I give him a shot, but I know they saying they want somebody with some championship pedigree. So I don't know who that is. This is why names like Nick Nurse and Doc Rivers come out, because these
that's
are
why
the
I do
guys
not.
out there that won chips.
They think Philly gonna explode.
But Doc Rivers got what, 3 years still left on his contract? Even
They,
if they explode, who cares? He still ain't going nowhere. 3 more years? You think Philly gonna fire him with 3 years up on his contract? I
yeah,
don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
and see, reason why what Doc got going for him somewhat because Harden ain't living up to his end, so that may help Doc some.
My bad.
You doing one of my
Man, I fall out on you right there, man.
yo, you doing one of my numbers, yo,
I'm
yo.
tired, and I gotta. Hey, it's been a long month. It's been a long year already. It's been a long week. I'm tired. Remember, I told you before. I said, "Hey, yeah, we'll do
That's why I
one, but
said 8
bro,
o'clock.
I ain't doing no 3 hour show, bro. I
Now
got
we do like we wrap it like a couple more minutes.
yeah, but
We do a
yeah,
couple more
I got
minutes.
and I got to get up early tomorrow and do a bunch of driving, man. Nah, bro. Mm-mm. Yeah, I believe in this. I believe in legalizing common sense. Common sense say lay your ass down, go to sleep, get some rest. Yeah, and these Lakers gonna be what they're gonna be. It was a interesting day to get started, but we got so much more to come, especially as guys fall, depending on how they fall. Because guys could have 2 bad games and all the rumors gonna start flying. Coaches, teams could have two. All the rumors gonna start flying, and everything gonna lead to the Lakers. Everything gonna lead to,
Everything.
oh, this player's disgruntled now. He want to go to Lakers. Oh, this coach is on how to. I mean, think about it. They got coaches that won chips that are happy in the jobs they got. Doc Rivers just got to Philly. He just got there,
The second
but
year.
you want to get rid of him? No, no, that ain't how it works. Nick Nurse, what he do? I mean, people forget all the adversity that Toronto had to go through. These bookers was playing 82 road games.
Yeah, 82 road
They couldn't
games.
play
Yeah.
up there, man. They were down in Florida. These guys away from their home. They went from the bubble to Florida away from their home and playing. Bro, people don't understand this stuff. And then you look at I see that talent, but these guys got stuff to deal with that nobody else got to deal with. No other team had to deal with what they had to deal with. being away from their families all that time, living in hotels and all that. You see what I'm saying, bro? Man, now they back home comfortable. Look what they're doing. What are they, fifth in the league right now? Fifth in the East,
Yes.
fourth in the East?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, with a slow start, with their best player hurt for the
They had a
majority
slow
of the year.
start. They had a slow
Yeah.
start.
So, bro, I mean, Nick he ain't going nowhere. He ain't. They're not gonna get rid of Nick Nurse.
And we
They'll
have to
they'll
give up
move all those
compensation. We
players.
don't have shit. We don't have nothing. We have to
Hey,
give up compensation for him.
what's that? Menelik Morton. Is that your thought, opinion, or you saw something that said he got a job there as an assistant? Because I know he's the head coach. About Vogel going to Golden State. Oh, I found out they said earlier too how that works, Kareem, with their salary. If he get any kind of NBA coaching job,
You don't have to pay him.
they
The
do,
Lakers don't have to
but
pay him.
no, they do unless it's head coach. If it's a head coach, they don't. But if it's an assistant or something,
They still
they
got
just
to pay
got
him.
well the difference. So like say he making five, and if he get assistant job making one, the Lakers got to pay him four, and the other team paying the one. Yeah, that's how they do that, which is fair. That's fair. But if you get a head coaching job, it ain't gonna matter. That's his new salary. Lakers don't have to pay him nothing. So the Lakers would love for him to go get a head coaching job right now.
That's a
Say that little
genie.
five,
Genie
six
Freeman
million
on that.
dollars. Yeah, but I
Genie
don't see
Freeman on
nobody.
that.
I don't see unless the thing implode in Indiana, because from what they're saying, they're trying to force Carlisle to go to front office. Do you know why? These
Are they
new
want
age players.
Carlisle to go front office?
Yep, and he's saying I come to coach. He don't want to go to front office. I'm gonna tell you right now. They're saying that because these younger players they ain't feeling
Yeah.
Carlisle. They're
You
not
need
feeling
it.
him,
Yeah.
bro. Luca
You,
ain't feeling him. Duarte ain't feeling him. Halliburton probably ain't feeling him. Now publicly they ain't gonna never say that. You gotta look at the actual actions that's taking place. You
you
gotta look
gotta
at them.
you gotta have like you gotta just adjust. That's why I like the two brothers coming in. Oh
Hmm.
shit. He said Mark
What?
Jackson with clutch. That could be big.
Is
I
he
ain't hear
really
that.
with Clutch? I didn't know that.
Eric knows shit. He probably just that could be something there. That's big. If he would clutch, that changes things. If Mark Jackson would clutch, that changed things.
Well, how long he been with Clutch?
He probably just got. I believe he just got with them. He couldn't be with them too
I had
long.
to somebody had to pull it up because if he been with Clutch for a while, they ain't gonna change nothing. But if he just signed with Clutch, he signed with him for a reason. So that means he's just trying to make some moves. Now if they just been representing for the last 4 5 years, it don't mean nothing.
Yeah, because
You
that
know,
means he could have been there.
they could have been got him something, but and they definitely his name didn't come up with LeBron them got to the first time. It didn't come up at all. The last time I heard his name come up, now I might be off, was when Kevin Durant tried to get him in New York. Remember in the Brooklyn, and they
Yeah,
shot it
yeah,
down
yeah.
instantly. They shot it down instantly. He went right to Steve Nash. Love the
Yeah, let
show,
me
big
ask you
bro.
this: What if you New Orleans, would you try to throw Zion out there?
Right now, no. How do I get value from him?
No, no, not trade to play tomorrow.
Um,
Cause he healthy and his stepdad or uncle, somebody said, yo, they thought he's gonna play. Like, yo, why he's not playing? They want him to play.
if he healthy, I would.
That's the same thing I
I
said.
I don't know.
I told my homeboy today, he's like, you don't do that the future. I said, man, right now, man, these teams young now, you got to play them.
I don't know why he hasn't been playing if he's healthy.
Yeah, they say
No,
he's
I
healthy
don't
for the
know.
last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, you got to get ramped up. It take a while to get your basketball legs up under you. I don't know. I may set him too, like they thinking, because he already could be been gone the whole year, coming back for the playoffs. Nobody does that. Nobody. Even Michael Jordan had 12, 17 games to get ready for the playoffs. Nobody does that. And then you see how that ended. Bad. That was the worst Jordan we ever seen. You know, he came back with a vengeance though. Won three in a row, didn't he? Wee,
Yeah,
he came back with vengeance.
he
Hey, my
did.
man Sneed he said, man, he said he loved the show. Big bro, he said salute and tell Kareem to keep grinding. And y'all
Thanks,
bless you.
Steve.
God
Thanks,
bless you. Many blessings coming your way whether he know it or not. He says salute and grace to you, brother.
Salute, Big
Hmm.
Sneak. Come on the show when you're ready.
Well, yeah, yes,
God,
sir.
man, this don't look good here, Elder.
Mark been with Clutch. Yeah, see, it don't make a
Oh,
difference. I told you. It don't make a difference. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not hearing no buzz. And when it's the Lakers, y'all see they can't keep nothing in house.
they
Nothing.
can't.
So if anybody even brought Mark Jackson name up, it would probably come out. I think
But why
some
he?
brothers are trying to create opportunities in the media for the media. That's why you hear the Shannon Sharps and people like that. They're trying to create an opportunity for Mark Jackson because they know he's being shafted. Mark got no pride, but man, whatever. I ain't gonna beg you for no job. I'm a great coach. You know what I mean?
But
I'm
my
the
thing is
mastermind.
this:
All right.
what's the purpose of him signing with Clutch if they can't get him no coaching job? Because it
They
don't
still
make no.
they still represent him and doing the stuff that he's doing. Yeah, this is more than just coaching out there to make money.
Yeah,
He making a lot of money being an analyst, bro. He making a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
money doing
yeah,
that.
yeah. Getting money,
So when
yeah.
it comes time to renegotiate them contracts, he won't clutch on this side. Yeah, his
Wow,
name pop up for the Kings job. I didn't see
wow.
that. That would be a
It probably
great
just
move for the
happened.
Kings.
It probably just happened because
That would be a great move for the Kings.
somebody else just said it.
Ooh,
So it must
that
have.
young talent. Hey, De'Aaron Fox may stay in.
Oh, he would.
You may be able to get him to work with Big Boy. Yep. You may be able to get him to work with Big Boy. Yeah. But I know right now De'Aaron Fox gonna go.
Yo, this gonna be real interesting here, man. This is crazy.
We're gonna see soon. We're gonna find out soon. Yeah. Kareem, man, I better
Nah,
do it before
yeah,
I
yeah.
fall asleep on
It's
you
been
again,
excellent.
man.
Excellent time. Your joint about to probably go off anyway. You're almost at that
Yeah.
90-minute mark.
Oh, it is gonna go out. And I tell you this, when it go out, I ain't coming back. How about that?
Yeah,
Yep.
but I definitely want to thank everybody show love, man. Episode 15. We will be live tomorrow. I'm opening up the panel tomorrow. I'm tired too. That's why I want the 8 o'clock thing too. But I will open the panel tomorrow for you guys, man. You guys been great. This been excellent, man. We're gonna have more talk tomorrow because I know something else gonna happen. We're gonna hit because
Gonna
this
see.
Mark Jackson thing just starting. Like it must have just popped. Cause I'm seeing people.
I ain't got no reports from nothing on that I'm on that said that. So I don't know where it came from.
Oh, you want it? But I see like 3 people said it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to I ain't got a news feed or Twitter or I ain't got nothing saying it. I'm not saying that it hadn't happened or that it ain't out there like that. I'm just saying I didn't get any updates of that being the thing that he's been rumored in that. I didn't get it. And I got writers and stuff too that I subscribe to, like Mark Stein, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't see nothing. Not saying it ain't out there, but I like them to put if they can put in there where they saw that. Was it ESPN? Was it Twitter? You know what I'm saying? So, or is it just one of them things where they mentioning Mark Jackson again? So, I think Juwan Howard.
He said
It was on
Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah. So a lot of times you get a lot of fake stuff on Twitter. Remember they had a lot of fake trade stuff on Twitter for. Yeah. This morning I saw it on Bleacher Report. Okay. All right. I just got to go look better then. I hadn't seen it. Nick Nurse with Clutch? That's crazy. All these dudes is with Clutch is that's why they getting rumored bid. So this is coming from LeBron now. These are the coaches they want. Make it happen, Lakers. Because I heard with Nick Nurse, we would have to trade for him.
We would, cause he under
Yeah,
contract.
yeah,
And
we'd have to
Masai
trade for
Jury
him.
ain't letting no guy. Masai Jury is real suave. He don't, yo, he ain't no joke. He a good general manager.
No, he's very good, and Toronto lets him do his
But we
job.
don't got no. We can't afford, especially if we try. If we have to attach Russ to a pick, we can't afford to attach a pick for a coach.
That says Robo silly. He said, "Can we just have Elder as the coach, GM, and the owner?"
Where he said
My
that?
best. He said that I went back in some of the messages there. He had
Oh,
me laughing. I'll tell you this: my best job probably would be GM or owner, not coach, because my standards, bro. I've been a slap shit man.
yeah, I'd rather
I
be a GM.
This
I'd
new
rather
age
be
people
a GM.
today, bro. I would have to be a GM organizing stuff, or I'd have to be a owner. I could definitely be an
Yeah,
owner,
I'd
but
rather be a GM because
mhm.
that coaching ain't no joke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've coached so many years, all the levels. I'm coached on all levels, and I'm telling you, bro, it ain't no joke. And the BS and the red tape and the politics you got to jump through, I don't like that. Not that GMs don't got to do all that and stuff too, but at least with that, you get to be behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? You get to be behind the scenes making moves. So yeah, hmm but you know, yeah. So hey, we made it past the well, you must have didn't come on right at 8 o'clock, did you? So we
oh
made it
yeah, that's
past
at
the
8:30. Yeah,
9 o'clock. We made it
we going
past the 90-minute mark for
it's like
some reason.
9:03.
Okay,
But yeah, because I don't want to cut off while you saying uh giving your shout outs to people.
man. Salute to the Kareem report. Can salute to everybody over there support my brother. Appreciate you dearly. Keep doing it. We're gonna have a lot more to talk about. So just stay tuned. Is all I can tell you. So everybody be safe out there too, man. Freaking maniacs out there driving around, man. I'm seeing crazy stuff. I'm like, man, what in the world? I'm gonna make you do that. He's like, are you trying to die? You know, it's just crazy stuff people are doing, man. So just be safe. Who do you want to coach Lakers?
I want Mark Jackson.
I would love that. I think that'd be the best bet, but it ain't gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't have a problem with Quinn Snyder, y'all. If we get Quinn Snyder,
He
um,
know how to coach. Quinn know how to coach.
Dewan Howard, I don't know. I mean, he slapped shit out of that white dude, but I don't know that white coach. But I don't know him coming in and not
Yeah.
picking his staff and all that. I want a coach that's gonna be like, look, I want to come. I want him to come out public and shame the Lakers. Come out public and shame their ass. Yeah, I want to come, but I'm not falling for that kind of stuff. Coaches get to pick their staff. I want guys that are dedicated to me that I know are not going.
That 130. That's crazy how it always goes off. His trying to go off at 1:30, 90 minutes every day. Like that could be his alarm clock right there. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm answering you for you guys' question before he said Richard Jefferson. But I think that the Lakers, what they need to do, they definitely need a strong-minded coach that can coach them, a good philosophy, guys that can who can keep the guys together. You don't want where it's split. You need a guy who can really be strong in that locker room where he keep everything tight. Like you know what I mean? It's a unit. You move as one. That's very important. As a coach, you don't want it where coaching staff, like he said, like backsliding behind you, want your job and different things like that. He said he may slap Rambus. Hey yo, that's funny. But yeah, but that's what you need. Now they ain't gonna fire Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka gonna be there. The Derek Fisher, I thought that he was gonna I wouldn't be surprised he could interview. I really wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me he get interviewed for that coaching job. It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, that's just what it is. He said Penny Hardaway out. They ain't going for Penny Hardaway. The Lakers going for a big name and they're going for experience. Because Rambus is big on that. Because that, like he said, with that Luke Walton thing, that changed things right there. With that Luke Walton. That changed things right away. I would love Rondo. I think Rondo is a guy I think he can hit first year. Rick Fox, I'm not big on Rick Fox. I need to me, I just don't go by person name. I like to hear. That's why I like me personally. I like Tim Legler because I hear him talk every day. I said this guy's smart. See, I don't hear Rick Fox talk basketball. You see what I'm saying? So is important. I like to know what I'm getting. I like to know Brian Shaw it's not gonna be Brian Shaw. It's not. I already know it's gonna be like a big name guy or a guy who has a lot of success in the league already. It's gonna be that. He said he hates Tim Legler. Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. That's what you need. But the thing is, what I like, watch now. I'm telling y'all this: if Miami lose first round, let's say if Brooklyn play Miami and they lose first round, I think Jimmy Butler out of there. That's why I said it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot more guys gonna be available that's not available right now, a lot of guys going to be available by the time this playoffs. Because a lot of guys probably not going to show up and probably not going to produce. But when the playoffs come, watch how many it's going to be. Some coaches going to be available, and there's going to be some players. Now, I don't think they're going to put no Michael Cooper. It's going to be a lot of players. I think Jimmy Butler, if they lose early, I think he's going to be available with his contract, and he getting up there in age. Who else? Who y'all see that possibly could be available real quick? I'm going to stay on 5 more minutes. Who y'all think going to be available, that possible availability for any? It don't have to be a star player. It could be a high-level role player. Yeah, Brooklyn, even Miami. I mean, Cleveland. That big lineup. Especially some of these veteran teams lose early. When I mean early, by the first and second round, it could open some doors. And now Luka hurt. Luka got a strained calf. Tobias Harris already is he already up for grabs. They want to get rid of him. They don't want that contract on their books. I wouldn't touch him. I wouldn't touch him for no Russ. Damn, see you later. Say he ain't get the notification. That's why I said this YouTube shit is crazy. They ain't been giving, a lot of people be complaining saying they don't get notifications. That's why I have to do the community thing. Next time, check the community. See you later. I always like Dylan Brooks. I can see he may be available because Slow Mo is he a free agent. There's gonna be some guys that, especially if Memphis end up losing like second round. This thing Golden State guys, if they lose early, second round. Boston, not too much. I don't think Boston, one way or the other, I think they're gonna be pretty what it is. Miles Turner and Grant. I like Miles Turner. Grant, I definitely think, yeah. Grant, they say he heavy ties with Portland. Portland wants him bad. Germany Grant. But you're gonna have a lot of guys and then who else in the playoffs this year? Someone like who else y'all think? Who else y'all can see in the playoffs that if they have struggles that they're gonna be available for players? Wow, Andrew Bennett said he's not getting the notifications either. This is crazy. I think they give like maybe, I think YouTube do probably give out maybe 20% of the notifications. And mind you, every channel always have dead subscribers. Every channel has it. Like you got active subscribers and you got dead subscribers. I got subscribers who don't even never. If I have like 3,000 subscribers, I probably have maybe 1,000 active subscribers. The other ones not even active like that. That people who said, let me subscribe, but this don't even be on YouTube like that. And they may be getting notifications. Denver got 3 max. Denver, I could see them easy might want to get rid of Michael Porter Jr. I could easily see Denver he got injury problems. They already got Jamal Murray. They just paid Aaron Gordon. I could see them probably say, hey, I want to get rid of Michael Porter Jr. contract. But I'm the Lakers. I wouldn't touch no Michael Porter Jr. But I could easily see them wanting to get off his contract. And Denver not a big market. Then Denver got a lot of good players. They has a lot of good players. Will Barton. They got a lot of good players. The Denver want to move Jamal Murray. That's what I'm saying. They probably want to get off a contract. Because Joker is up next year. Joker gonna be a free agent. He'll be a free agent next year. And he showed, Bones Highland, he's good. They got a lot of good players on their team. Denver's one. They literally got. Let's say they guys that's hurt. They literally got 2 strong starting fives. Yeah, Holland gonna be good. I like Holland, Nick T. I like Holland. But they literally, he said, is a better Kuzma, but except injuries. I don't like that contract. 207 for him. I don't like that. And then he has an injury history. Denver have just look at their team. They have the guard, what's his name? Morris. Uh they can look at Denver roster. Yo, if you just look at that, you'd be like, damn, Boogie Cousins is probably one of the best backup centers. They got both Green. Michael Green is good. Jeff Green still good. They got Michael Porter Jr., get Aaron Gordon. Austin Rivers is good. And then even the other guy just came over from the Spurs, coming over playing good. Brian Forbes. He said Joker going to the Lakers. Lakers keeping that max spot. We have max money for him. We have max money for Joker. That's important too. Why Denver got to stay good. See, that's where they really have to stay in tune with Joker, because he's gonna be a free agent. And he's still young. Hold the Joker like 27. And he's gonna be a free agent. They got to, man. Denver had to make sure that they keep a good team. They had to. But see, that salary comes in the way, because now you got Porter, Mitchell, and what's they side? That's 4 guys with $100 million. You got $400 million players. He said the Lakers better stay away from Donovan Mitchell. But Denver, we can't get Donovan Mitchell. If Utah trade him, they ain't trading him for no salary cap. It ain't gonna be no, they want to get rid of his contract. If they get rid of Russ, they gonna get some high-end young players and draft picks. They not doing it. They don't care about no salary. You don't trade no Mitchell for no salary dump. But I believe he probably be on the block, but Lakers ain't gonna have a chance. Lakers not gonna have a chance. You don't like Mitchell play style? He said he don't like Donovan Mitchell play style. He good. He stepped up. But it's crazy because now they played Dallas and Luka hurt. And that type of, and Luka is not LeBron. LeBron has more of a strong base. Luka body, and he has a calf strain. That hurts. A calf strain, he ain't gonna be able to move like that. He's not the type of guy like. But then again, his style of play, he's so got that game where he don't have to move, but defense it'd be crazy. They go right around him. With a calf strain, it hurts. And the playoffs, when the playoffs actually start, I know the play-in start tomorrow. The season, when the actual playoffs start. Mitchell hurt his team in the playoffs, especially versus the Clippers. He did. He did hurt them against the Clippers. When do the playoffs start? I know the play-in tomorrow. The play-in gonna be lit. The play-in gonna be lit. Especially for them back-end teams like the Atlanta, Charlotte, and New Orleans and Spurs. I got Saturday. So that Luka might be in some decent shape. Even if he don't play game 1, Luka may be all right. Yeah, Luka will be all right. Because the calf strain, you just rested, he may be all right. That's more like, it depends how bad it is. It could be a couple weeks, but even if he missed game 1, and I don't know if they play Saturday, because some teams going to play Saturday, some going to play Sunday. So, yeah, he may be all right. We ain't gonna be able to get JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee a free agent. JaVale McGee gonna get about $10 million. You said Joker gonna leave. I don't think Joker's leaving. Exactly, Trayvon. Miami got a lot of big contracts. That's what I'm saying. I can see them getting rid of Jimmy Butler. Look, Duncan Robinson gonna be hard. You're gonna have to attach a pick to him. You ain't gonna be get rid of Duncan Robinson. You're gonna have to attach a pick to Duncan Robinson. Bam, he got paid $200. Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, and then you got to pay Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero up for extension this year. He said June 2 and 3, you think? Bree Love, what up? Yeah, see that's the thing right there. It's a lot. It's so much going. I could see Miami. That's a lot of money right there. So you know they'll probably say, all right, we take Russ for 1 year, even if they probably take him just to buy him out. Because Jimmy Butler, how many years left on Jimmy Butler deal? Because Jimmy Butler signed the 5-year deal. And he been in Miami 2 years. So he probably gonna have like 2 years after that. Portland might be, yeah. I see you later. I agree with that. I can see Portland being a team for Jimmy Butler. I agree. They definitely want to pair somebody with Dame. I definitely see that. I could easily see Jimmy Butler with Portland. I don't think. I think Miami, if they play Brooklyn, even Cleveland, I think could give them a run with them bigs down there. Jared Allen, he came back yet? Did Jared Allen come back yet? We ain't getting no Dame. Anybody in the chat, did Jared Allen come back from injury? I know he broke his hand. Yeah, playoff Rondo may step up for them. He ain't come back yet? Damn, he said no. He not playing tomorrow. See that's dangerous right there. So I don't think they're gonna beat Brooklyn. So if Brooklyn win, Brooklyn gonna play Boston. If Brooklyn beat Cleveland tomorrow, they're gonna play Boston. But then Cleveland, see, this is the danger part about it. Because now, if Brooklyn beat them tomorrow, while Jared Allen, you need that in the playoffs. You need that shot blocker back there. Now, they may play Charlotte and Atlanta. And Atlanta is battle tested. Let's say Atlanta beat them. Atlanta, they got Clint Capella hurt, right? Atlanta is battle tested. Oh, your birthday. Happy birthday. Brooklyn gonna beat Boston. Jason Tatum always have good games against them. Damn, Jared Allen out? Nah, see Cleveland, that gonna hurt Cleveland. Clint Capella not hurt? Okay. So this is the point I'm making. Now, I think Atlanta gonna get that AC. I think Atlanta gonna beat Charlotte. And I think they're gonna beat Cleveland. Because they battle tested. And that's gonna be bad. Because Cleveland at one point was number 2. And you come all the way, then don't even make the playoffs. They're gonna get too good. They're gonna play 2 games. Because I don't think they're beating no Brooklyn. Cleveland not beating no Brooklyn. And I don't think they're gonna beat Atlanta. And I think Atlanta gonna beat Charlotte. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. See that I know Dan Gilbert want to make playoffs. John Collins hurt. See, I have to check on these injuries. See, that's gonna be very important. Lakers definitely gonna have options. Ain't no question about that. Lakers definitely gonna have options. Oh yeah, you know for sure. April 16th. See, that's the thing of injuries, man. That's gonna look bad on Cleveland, man. You was number 2, but I think around the All-Star break, they was the 2nd seed and now not make it. Let's get the likes up. They're gonna miss Brook. They will miss. Boston will miss Robert Williams in a Brooklyn series. They will miss him because Kyrie go to that basket. Is Ben Simmons playing? Yeah, injuries definitely caught up to Cleveland. That's what I said. John Collins is up. That's what I'm saying. John Collins, they want to move his contract. It's going to be crazy. I could easily see Lakers trying to get back in Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is going to be a free agent. Yo, this thing going to be crazy. My teams right now, I think it's going to be a repeat of the finals. I think it's going to be Phoenix and Milwaukee. But you know what? The seating felt good for Philadelphia. They may be able to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they don't have to play Milwaukee. The seating felt good for Philadelphia. It felt perfect. Yep, you're right. See you later. I wouldn't be surprised the Warriors. Who Warriors playing Denver? They might not get past Denver. Joker gonna be a problem for them. They playing Denver, right? Is Golden State playing Denver? Minnesota look good. Joker gonna be a problem, and Denver's so deep. Is there a chance Jamal Murray or Porter Jr. coming back? It wouldn't surprise me if they got good guard play with Bones, Monte Morris. What's his name be stepping up? He always have like at least one or two good players game. Austin Rivers. Denver don't have enough firepower. I think so. In the playoffs, they got the size. I think so. LBJ fan, I think so. Do Denver play? Are they out? Are they ruled them out already? Yeah, I hope the Clippers lose. I ain't gonna lie. I hope they. I don't see them losing 2 games though. If they lose against Minnesota, I don't see them losing against because Pat Bev gonna be in them. Cause you know Pat Bev going he going his former team, he gonna be up on Paul George and all of them. Pat Bev gonna be up in them. But I don't see them losing to New Orleans. The Clippers. He said he praying on they down for the Clippers and Suns. Let me see who playing. Denver, who playing? Is Denver and Clippers sucks. LA Sparks more relevant. Who Denver playing? If Denver playing, is Kawhi not coming back? He said Denver 3-1. He said he wants Chris Paul to stay ringless. Oh, they play the Warriors. I'm telling you, that's a sleeper to me. Because they got see in the playoffs, you have to exploit mismatches. That's who guarding Joker? Who guarding Joker? And then even if he go Boogie Cousins is aggressive. He's a big down there. Then they got Jermichael Green, Jeff Green, Aaron Gordon. They got guys athletic, Will Barton. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that could be a problem for Golden State, man. Denver could be a problem. I'm telling you. Denver could be a problem. They athletic. Who Draymond is not the same. They got to rely heavy on Steph and Clay. And Andrew Wiggins up and down for me. I can't feel comfortable don't go to sleep and be like, I got Andrew Wiggins. You just don't know. Nah, I don't think Warriors being good. I don't think Warriors may beat Denver. I'm telling you, they got playoffs is the key. Playoffs is styles make matches. They can run up and down with Denver. I mean, with Golden State. They got a mismatch in size, Curry, Poole, and yeah, but they got guys. They got guys who can at least. They're not better than Curry and them, but I'm just saying they got bodies. They got a lot of guys, man. They got a lot. When you got some guys that can play and battle, then you got guys like Bones who could play this style of NBA. He's an X factor. Yeah, Curry ain't. That's another thing. Curry ain't played like in a month, and then Curry, he sometimes they say Chris Nelson. They say he's not coming back. That's what somebody in the chat just said. They said him and Murray been ruled out. Yeah, see, Jonathan said they're not. He said they're not coming back. Yeah, but yeah. So tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna. What time? Yeah, I agree. See what he just said? That is one of the big mistakes they made. You don't give them no 200. And then what was the rush? See, this is what I don't like what teams do. What is the rush? He was going to be a restricted free agent this summer. He's going to be restricted. Now, had Denver know what they know now, and he, damn, damn, 7 and 9:30. See, I don't know if I'm built like that to come on after 9:30. That means 12 o'clock. Because it's hard to do a live while 2 hours, especially when you have a panel. You're not doing no. That's the reality. I tell my people like, yo, you be up there down here all night. Why you don't just do an hour? It's hard. I could do an hour if I'm just like this, but with that panel, there ain't no such thing. You look at anybody platform. Once they open that panel up, man, that's easy 2 to 3 hours. And I definitely want to see the game, but I might. This is not my team, so I might still can watch it while see if this nobody. Most of us Laker fans, so we ain't like we have to sit there and watch the game. I mean, we could watch it, but I'm saying we could do both at the TV right here. I just have to put it on mute. No, I think Grizzlies could beat the Warriors. I like the Grizzlies over the Warriors. But see, yeah, Wiseman rule out. He rule out. See, this is why I don't like what teams like what LeBron James fan right here, LBJ fan, right? That is a big mistake Denver made. Denver had good like, why would you give him 200 million? He played okay. He been hurt, inconsistent his whole career. He had a good year last year. He gonna be a restricted. My thing is this: only way you rush and sign somebody early if you're getting a discount. Why would I rush? See, that's why like what Phoenix did what Aiden. Aiden's gonna be a restricted free agent. So he wanted max money. So they're like, I'm not giving you max money. So let's just say Phoenix win a championship, Aiden have a play big. They could give him the max money then. At least like why rush and give somebody 200 million and you could just wait and give him 200 million. Now, if you was gonna get him for 90 million, you like, I'm getting him on the cheap now because if he hit the open market, he gonna get paid. That's not the case. He hit this on the nail. Ryan, you hit this on the nail, Ryan. He said Warriors got better shooters. Denver got bigs and athletic. Yeah. You hit that on the nail, bro. You hit that on the nail. The trade for Westbrook was bad. I get why they did it. See, I'm not one of these guys that it didn't work out and be blaming, oh, LeBron wanted him, this person. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to blame nobody because at the end of the day, if you think about it, LeBron's getting older, AD have injury problems. You needed someone to keep us afloat. I get what they thinking was, so I don't think nobody should get blamed for that. Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. I still come go live. We'll be live tomorrow. I'll open up the panel. Yeah, he got. Yeah, I don't want no. Yeah, Russ getting 47 million. But like I said, his contract wasn't long. I'm not mad. I think the whole thing got me mad after Russell deal. To be honest, that first round pick. Had we able to keep the first round pick, I wouldn't have had that much of a problem. That's right. Big panel tomorrow night. Big. Yeah. So let me run it to my peoples. I'm definitely gonna see you guys, man. I appreciate it. Hit that like button on y'all way out if y'all didn't hit the like button already. Hit the subscribe. Y'all didn't hit subscribe. It's gonna be lit. I think the playing game gonna be dope tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, you know I gotta get some rest, Reg. I definitely gotta get some rest. I'm tired as hell. I outdid Elder though. He was tired. He had to get up in the morning. John Wall, yeah, he definitely been made a little better defensively. Yeah, but we're gonna get to all that tomorrow. I appreciate that though. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks.